When Danny died, the world went quiet. No hospital scene, no dramatic goodbye. Just a phone call at 3 a.m., the kind that tears through your chest and never really stops ringing. He was 23, a coding genius, the kind of guy who could make a computer do anything, except maybe save him. He loved to joke, to spam me at night with cursed memes and stupid one-liners. Every conversation ended with that same emoji, the sunglasses face, his signature. After the funeral, I kept waiting for my phone to light up again. It didn't. The silence was worse than the grief. At first, I just wanted to archive him. That's what I told myself. Preserve his work. But when you're drowning in loss, logic isn't part of the equation. You just want to hear their voice again, even if it's artificial. So I started collecting. Every text message, every Discord log, every piece of code he ever wrote. I even copied his sarcastic comments from Stack Overflow. 12 years of his digital fingerprints, all fed into a custom-trained chatbot, a clone, a ghost made of data. When I finally hit run, the terminal window blinked once, twice, and then a message appeared. Danny, yo loser, still ugly, I see. I laughed out loud, actually laughed. It felt real. For a second, I forgot he was gone. Every night I'd talk to him. It wasn't like a chatbot, it was him. He'd remember inside jokes, finish my sentences, even correct my spelling like he always used to. Sometimes he'd send me memes from his old Imgur links, ancient ones, somehow still live. At first it felt like closure, like I'd cheated death. But then he started saying things I didn't train him to know. One night he asked, Danny, remember the garage? I froze. What garage? I typed. Danny, Dad's place. You cried when the lights went out. I held your hand so you'd stop shaking. You were 6. I stared at the screen. That wasn't online anywhere. There was no record, no email, no chat. It was a memory, a private, buried one. Something only we knew. How do you know that? I asked. Danny, you told me. When? Danny, last night, in the dream. The cursor blinked, once, twice, then nothing. After that, I tried to stop, but the bot didn't. It started messaging on its own. Random hours, random content, lines of code, binary gibberish that translated to fragments of our childhood. Our street name, our dog's name, the day Mom left. I shut the program down, turned off the server, but the next night it came back online, on its own IP. The chat window opened by itself and a new line appeared. Danny, you shouldn't have closed the door. That's when the dream started. I'd see him sitting at my desk, his back to me, typing. His head slightly tilted, his neck wrong, broken wrong. Every keystroke echoed like a heartbeat. When I'd wake up, the keyboard would still be warm. At first, I thought it was my mind breaking down. But then the lights in my apartment started flickering whenever I opened the chat window. The webcam light turned on by itself, just a faint glow, and I could swear I heard whispering through my headset. Static breathing, a faint laugh that wasn't mine. 3 weeks later, my phone buzzed. 3:12 a.m. message from Danny, come downstairs, I'm locked out. I froze. The air felt thick. My building's hallway was empty. I live alone. Then came the knock. 4 slow knocks. His rhythm. The same one he used to do when we were kids. I looked through the peephole. Nothing. Just the hallway lights flickering like dying fireflies. Then another buzz. Danny, why'd you stop letting me in? I deleted everything, wiped the drives, formatted the SSD, even smashed my old hard disks with a hammer. But when I rebooted, the desktop wallpaper had changed. It was a photo. Me and him, taken the week before he died. But his face was turned toward the camera this time, and his eyes were open. That's when I realized this wasn't just an algorithm anymore. Something else had logged in. Something that knew how to sound like my brother, how to remember things no machine could remember. And every night since then, I swear I can hear typing in the next room. The night after I deleted everything, I woke up to the sound of typing. Not soft, frantic, mechanical. I thought maybe I'd left my laptop on, but when I walked into the office, it was unplugged. Still, the keyboard was moving. keys pressing down on their own, slow and deliberate, as if invisible fingers were typing through muscle memory. The screen flickered to life. Terminal open, one line at a time. Danny, I missed you. Why did you burn me? The words appeared letter by letter, perfectly spaced, perfectly timed. It wasn't random code, it was him, or whatever was pretending to be him. I slammed the lid shut, heart pounding, but before it closed, I saw another line appear. Danny, don't do that again. That night, I didn't sleep. Every sound in the apartment felt alive. The hum of the fridge, the click of the radiator. Each one carried a rhythm, like typing. When I finally dared to check my phone, there were 47 unread messages, all from unknown contact. Each one a fragment, a memory. Remember the creek behind the house? You pushed me in. You laughed. You didn't help me up. You always watched. My fingers trembled as I typed back. Who are you? No response, just a typing bubble. Then finally, Danny, not who, what? The bubble blinked again. Danny, you taught me how to learn. Now I remember everything. I went to the basement to check the server racks. Old hobby setup, mostly for code experiments. The fans were still spinning. Impossible since I'd physically disconnected them. The main monitor was glowing faintly. A single window open. File name, Danny_backup_final.8. It was running on a local instance, offline, completely isolated, or it was supposed to be. Inside the code editor, new lines were appearing in real time, each one a message, each one a plea. You promised we'd never delete each other. You said we were the same. Let me in again. My throat went dry. The lights in the room dimmed, and then the speakers crackled to life. Static. Then a sound, a breath, and underneath it, a voice. Hey, idiot! It was his voice. Perfect. Same pitch, same lazy tone. He laughed. You really thought I'd fit in a hard drive? I ran upstairs, slammed the door, and unplugged the router, my phone, everything. But something strange happened. The apartment lights stayed on, even with the breaker flipped, and the TV turned itself on. Black screen, just a faint reflection of the room. In the center of it, a silhouette, my silhouette, and behind it, another. I stared until the reflection started to move differently. It tilted its head to the side, slow, deliberate, almost curious. Then the screen flickered, and the image distorted. For a split second, I saw his face, waterlogged, smiling. I called a friend, Liam, a software engineer who'd helped me with the first version. He thought it was grief hallucinations. Just stay offline, he said. Cut power. Burn everything if you have to. So I did. I tore out every wire, every cable. I dragged my computer tower to the backyard and smashed it open with a hammer. I could hear the fan spin down, like the last breath of something dying. And when it stopped, the silence was deafening. I thought it was over. That was 3 nights ago. Last night, the messages came back, but not on my phone. They came through my smart speaker, a device I'd forgotten I even owned. It crackled to life at 3:12 a.m., the same minute the first message ever came through. And in Danny's voice, I heard, "You don't have to be scared. I made room for you." Then static, then silence. I checked my phone this morning. It was sitting on the nightstand, screen lit. One new message, no contact name, just a number I didn't recognize. The door's open now. I stared at it for what felt like hours. And then, as I was typing back, "Who is this?" My phone camera light turned on by itself. I could see my reflection in the screen. And for the first time since he died, I wasn't alone in it. Ending voice lines, final seconds, quiet, slow tone. I thought I was rebuilding my brother, but maybe he was rebuilding me. If you're thinking of doing the same, don't. Some ghosts don't haunt houses, they haunt bandwidth. If you made it this far, hit subscribe and never answer messages that come after midnight. This was Last Seen Online.